really great. And you could feel the love in their voices too. And there's this part where the contrast between them high and low of singing, the higher register and the lower register, the yin and the yang almost in the song. Is that what we need? A little bit of balance. You're never going to get rid of all evil, but damn, we need a little bit of a counterweight to feel like now the scale almost feels not really evenly distributed. And it probably never will be, but man, the scale feels really out of balance lately. Maybe it's just me, you sometimes you get in that negativity algorithm as well, right? But man, yeah, I love, about this song that we have the love and, like to sow those seeds and we're going to reap the benefits from it. But also there's some call outs there and there's some, assertiveness in there. It's like, okay, don't mistake my kindness for weakness either. You know, eat all your words. We take a stand as well, right? It's not only going to be like, oh, love, 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 and you're going to run us down. No, no, don't get it twisted. Don't mess with me. There's love in there, but also a certain assertiveness of calling out the greed and politicians and stuff. Like, because we have to, man, we have to hold them accountable. It's not because we have one person or party or group that we believe in that everything they do is suddenly great. No, no, that we find ways to justify what they're doing. We can also hold the people we believe in accountable. We should, because that doesn't mean they're all human. They make mistakes as well. I make plenty of them, and I'm happy to own up to them. Like, but it seems like many politicians, or most 99.9%, will never admit that they're wrong or something. They're not listening really to us. They seem to listen when they want the votes, and then they take off, and then it's like, forget about it. So yeah, man, I love that part of it. It is sowing the seeds of love, kindness, empathy, but also being not blind to what is happening. Like, open up your eyes and stuff. Swallow your pride. Swallow your pride. That's a big one. They can't do it. Read in the books and the crannies. Read about it and the nooks. And there are books to read for us. Like I said, Eastern philosophy. There's many other great in the West as well. Beautiful books about love and how to be empathic. But the problem is with these big guys, corporations too, a lot of leaders, a lot of people that want to get up in the world or get power and money, they read different books. They read the Laws of Power, by Robert Greene. They read The Art of War by Sun Tzu, which I've also read. I read them all. They read How to Get Friends in High Places, all of that. They read Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I've also read. But there's also the other ones, Man's Search for Meaning, The Choice by Dr. Edith Eger, Holocaust survivors. There's all of that too, right? So that's the problem. They're stuck in their algorithm of gaining more power and money, and not the other one, So it conditions the brain. Wow, that's a rant. Sorry. I usually don't do. Yeah, I do it. I do rant, but man, there's something. It's so heavy. It's top of mind because, like, we just want love. We just want to live our lives, guys. We don't want all of that crap, and it's taken over, really. Sowing the seeds of love, and I try to stay positive. I try to do that. Sometimes it gets a little deep and stuff, but come on, we need a lot more love in this world, for sure. Tears for Fears, sowing the seeds of love. Really great song, man. Scream about it. Said what they said. I did it. Open your hearts, feel about it, open minds, think about it. Be critical thinker, right? Yeah. Awesome. They definitely did that with this song. Respect. Respect. Please let me know any other recommendations. Apologies for the rants, but thank you for being here. I truly, truly appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, that you get to spend it with some loved ones, or at least something doing what you like, if it's a moment in time, have a great warm cup of coffee or tea, or watch a film, read a book, listen to a song, you know,
They threw in a French horn or a tuba or something up in there, in the pre-chorus, right before it opens all the way
That's
up.
that's the part that reminds me. I know there was only two of them though. That's incredible. Like,
And they sound good together too.
oh man, and then you figured out that that's the song that we grew up on. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is the same band, like
Yep.
or group, not even a band
Group,
group.
yeah.
But nah, that
They got
sounds good. We need
they
more of
got a
them.
sound. We
We
need to
need
go
more of
down that
them.
rabbit hole for sure.
I'm enjoy. I like their sound for
I wanna
sure.
do shout.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
We ain't heard it as
Not since
adults. Yeah,
then.
we need
Yeah.
to.
Sowing the seeds of love. This sounds like one of those songs I was supposed to have heard like somewhere in my life. I'm glad I discovered it now. Shout out to the Patreon who requested this. This is a great bop, fire bop, tears across the board. Definitely go on the playlist. And also the video is amazing. I like it, very creative. Definitely going on the video playlist as well. Sowing the seeds of love. Like, this is pretty big. All you Tears for Fears fans out there, when they release this, you guys ready for it? Like, what's up? Drop those comments below. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, make sure you join the channel. And if you would like for me to react to a song of your choice, hit me up on Patreon. And lastly, make sure y'all shop some Empress merch, right? This swag, this split is cool for the summer. Let's get to it. Alright, guys, I hope everybody's out there feeling good, stay safe, and sowing the seeds of love. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
So, guys, this was Tears for Fears with Sowing the Seeds of Love. Babe, what are your thoughts?
Definitely a song with a message. You can get like really pulled in by the video and the lightheartedness that the song feels like it is.
Yeah.
And I had the lyrics pulled up because it's like, yeah, sowing the seeds of love, but it seems like the media and the government is sowing a seed. They're saying it's love, but it's really something else, like a seed of hate,
Seed of hate,
a seed of greed, you know. And the video also reminded me of Michael Jackson's video.
Yeah, Leave Me Alone. I was going to say that.
Leave Me
Yeah.
Alone.
It reminded me of Leave Me Alone and like Pee Wee Herman or something.
Yeah, and so it's like all these things going on, and you could be like, oh, happy, and you could miss the message completely.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you think?
Interesting. Well, I thought it was a very upbeat song, very fun. It just wasn't rubbing with me, especially with how it came on. Like, it was very strong. I don't know. I can't pinpoint what it is, but I did feel the positivity within the song, and I was like, "Oh,
I don't know
happy
what
go lucky," because we listen.
positivity.
Well, this is the thing. We listen to music differently because
Okay.
I wasn't really interpreting the lyrics.
Okay.
You know, I was listening to the music and I was jamming out like, "Okay, sowing the seeds of love." But yeah, it was just those initial feelings that kind of
Okay.
just rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay, it rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint what it was,
Okay.
but it was just like,
I think, you know what? I think that is actually good.
okay.
And you know why?
Oh, why?
Because you were getting the message of the song. I think your
Oh.
spirit got the message of the song.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, if you just read the lyrics,
Uh-huh.
food goes to waste, so nice to eat, so nice to taste, politician granny with your high ideals. It's like so much is going on in this world.
Yeah.
And there's like a pretty picture of America or even all over the world. And they don't show like the people who go hungry, the people who are like homeless, and it's like you want to believe that it's happy go lucky, it's perfect, it's beautiful, but
Right.
underneath,
Right. It's gritty and dirty, dark.
yeah. And I think that's what you're feeling. It's supposed to rub you the wrong way.
Oh.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
And that means you're not so clueless as to what's going on. It's meant to like rub you the wrong way to open up your eyes.
Yeah.
So that's what I got from it.
Oh.
And if you so happy go lucky and you don't hear the message in this song, you missed the point. So I don't think you missed the point of this song.
Well, there you have it, guys. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let us know what you thought about.
Very heavy lyrical content, and also meaning, as far as execution, what they wanted to deliver, their message. Lots of symbolism. This thing is full with symbolism everywhere.
from beginning to end. And it's really, really heavy on that, and it's not easy to digest in one take. You're gonna have to kind of like see this over and over. I mean, even the beginning there with the opening thing, you see a man like on a rock formation with a butterfly and some barbed wire. That alone is just it's you know. So they're tackling probably social, political issues, mostly probably political, and actually, the lyrics referring to Thatcher's election with politician Granny with your high ideals, having no idea of the majority feels. So politics all the way, but you're getting kind of like this very very almost peaceful aspect too with the song. And this instrumentation is just completely crazy. It's bananas. You hear, I mean, if you think about one instrument, it's probably in there. Anything you can think of is probably in there. I don't think a flute is in there, but you a lot of brass instrumentation, drums, guitars. The bass was something else. It's just like full with all those things. And I like his voice. I like the lead vocalist's voice. I like it. Um, they consider this as a pastiche of the Beatles, by the way, reminiscent to the 1960s. That's where you get that kind of like that grooviest type of thing. But 70s was more a groovy era. But there's that. So the UK general election with Margaret Thatcher and the Conservative Party, which won the third consecutive term in office. I think it wasn't UK's tends to lean conservative. I feel. I don't know from what I've heard. I'm not into like politics that much. Used to be, but I'm not really in there. Interesting, guys. Interesting song selection for me to react to. This one's difficult to take in, and I just can't throw my approval for it is what it is. But I would say probably like kind of casual listen or on a regular listen, I probably wouldn't approve of it. But I do appreciate it, the music style.
That song was just so bright and had so much fun, beautiful instruments in it, but it still had this like huge, beautiful message that literally made your heart feel full. I thought the lyrics were beautiful, even though it was fun, even though their voices are so eclectic. The message
eclectic is the perfect word for the
right,
mixture
for
of
Tears
those
for
two
Fears,
voices.
right? But this was, the message in this was beautiful. He talks about letting go of your pride, letting go of your ego. Basically, how this world needs to give up greed and this world needs to give up politics and start sowing the seeds of love. And in the video, when
all
you
the
saw,
symbolism.
yes, in the video when
crazy.
you saw them, everybody kind of like planting their own seeds of love. And you thought about what that would do to the world if everybody kind of started to live in that way, even though that was kind of a metaphor. I thought it was so beautiful and such a great song. It was fun.
Tears for Fears, they're a mood, they're a vibe for sure.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much.